Indonesia is a country that has more than 1,800 species of birds. But today, due to forest destruction and the threat of poachers, countless birds in this country are threatened with extinction. This sad fact indeed cannot be separated from the attention of animal lovers. And one of them is Irfan Hakim Firmansa. Irfan is a man known by the Indonesian people as a model, comedian, and presenter. But behind that, he is a man who loves animals very much. His love for animals also led him to build an aviary, a breeding ground for hundreds of Indonesian birds. And in this video, we will invite you to see the process of building his aviary.
It's the aviary.
Before we enter the bird release episode, we'll flashback a bit about the process of building this aviary. From start to finish like this. Irfan got the idea to build a bird sanctuary after visiting the aviary of his friend, Duma DJ. Irfan rushed to contact Mas Bagong, the developer who designed his friend's aviary. After some time, together with the developer, he visited a vacant lot located in Bekasi, Indonesia. An aviary with a length of 26 meters, a width of 23 meters and a height of 12 meters was later built. The construction of this aviary was not without its challenges. Irfan and his team had encountered several obstacles that forced them to rack their brains. According to Bang Ucok Lubis, the person who handles land development in the aviary, they often even improvise while working. That means they have to change the plans they had previously made. One of the problems they face is regarding road access. The location of the aviary construction, which is located in the middle of the residents' housing, makes them unable to use heavy equipment. Therefore, they must empower the full human power. However, precisely because of that, everyone involved in this project felt challenged to complete their work. They also have to clear the debris around the land before digging the soil and preparing the pond. While one group was busy digging, another group led by Ferris decorated the treehouse. Irfan and his team must first design the layout to make the pond. They had to determine where they should build paths, ponds, and waterfalls. This is one of the most challenging processes they go through. Therefore, they asked Daki Suharto and Pak Haji Asari for help. They play a significant role in designing and determining the layout of the aviary. In addition, Pak Haji Asari is the person who is responsible for developing the pond in this aviary. Even though they already have a spatial plan, in reality, they often remodel their work. The team can even do it up to 2 or 3 times during the process. The same thing happened during the tree planting session. Irfan and the workers sometimes had to redetermine the location of planting these giant trees. And the process of removing and replanting these large trees takes a very long time. Guess which one came first, building a pond or planting trees? If you choose the first answer, you are wrong. The tree planting session only started after the pool construction was completed. Many plants are grown in this aviary, and many of them belong to the aroid species. But do you believe that not a few of them are plants taken from the edge of the sewer? We don't need a lot of money to create green spaces. As you can see, the construction of this aviary project was done almost entirely by the workforce, without the help of heavy equipment. Finally, we enter the final finishing stage. Irfan and his team are now assisted by an experienced artist who directs them on aesthetics. The artist is Harry Ratio, an aquascape master who became world champion 5 times in a row. Yes, Irfan cares about the aesthetic aspect of building this aviary, so he asks for help from an artist of the caliber of Harry Ratio. Although, still, the ultimate goal of making this aviary is to create a viable ecosystem for birds and other animals. At this completion stage, large stones began to be imported and installed. Likewise, the waterfall decoration begins at this stage. This waterfall is decorated by the same group that made the treehouse.
Assalamualaikum.
Maybe there are still people who misunderstand the stance of aviary like this. Some may consider it an act of imprisoning animals. But in truth, the establishment of the aviary is nothing but an effort taken by animal lovers to save the animals. Here they can live comfortably in a place similar to their natural habitat without being disturbed by the threat of poachers and forest destruction.
Here it is, deHakims Aviary.